Day one of the strike. You see exactly what's going on. Someone did mention medications coming in at it. Even with tomatoes, this is not usual. I mean, I know we be low over here in my parts of New Jersey, but day one of the strike, they did not come into an agreement. Major issues ahead. For one, already seeing shortages across the East Coast just because of that storm that recently happened. And now this strike. So we're going to be expecting some more inflation happening alongside with shortages. So if people are not stocked up already, man, oh man, this is going to be a bumpy ride. So things from food, household goods, car supplies, if you can name it, it's probably going to fall short or either, go up in price. They're saying that there's not going to be an immediate impact, but if you guys put into effect the storm that and people wiping out the shelves and the roads blocked, there's not going to be many deliveries coming through to begin with. So stock up if you can. So workers began picnicking at the Port of Philadelphia shortly after midnight, walking in a circle at a rail, crossing outside the port, and chanting, "No work without a fair contract," y'all. Let me tell y'all some of the other things that they mentioned. So the union did have a message. They said, automation hurts families. ILA stands for job protection. So the local ILA president Butler said workers want a fair contract that doesn't allow automation of their jobs. Shipping companies make billions during the pandemic by charging high prices, he said. Now we want to pay them back, y'all. They want them to pay back. They're going to pay back, they're saying. He said the union will strike for as long as it needs to. To get a fair deal. And it has leverage over companies. So pay attention to that. They will strike for as long as they need to. And then they go on to say, this is not something that you start and you stop. We're not weak, they're said. They ain't weak. So that don't mean that they're just going to stop. Pointing to the union's importance to the nation's economy. At least 50 workers started picnicking around midnight local time, carrying signs saying, "No work without a fair contract." So the union's opening offer in the talks was for a 77% pay raise over the 6-year life of the contract, with President Daggett saying it's necessary to make up for inflation in years of small raises. ILA members make a base salary of about $81,000 per year, but some can pull in over $200,000 annually with large amounts of overtime. Man, oh man. So this deal is going to be something. They want a 77% increase over the next 6 years. By Monday evening, the Alliance said it had increased its offer to 50% raises over 6 years. And it pledged to keep limits on automation in place from the old contract. But the union wants a complete ban on automation so they know that their jobs are secure. They go on to say we're hopeful that this could allow us to fully resume collective bargaining around the other outstanding issues in an effort to reach an agreement. In a statement early Tuesday, which is today, the union said it rejected the Alliance's latest proposal because it fell far short of what ILA rank and file members are demanding in wages and protections against automation. The two sides had not held formal negotiations since June. We are prepared to fight as long as necessary to stay out on strike for whatever period of time it takes to get the wages and protections against automation our ILA members deserve. They must now meet our demands for this strike to end. The Alliance said it offers tripled employer contributions to retirement plans and strengthened health care options. So supply chain experts say consumers won't see an immediate impact from the strike because most retailers stocked up on goods, moving ahead shipments of holiday gift items. But let's talk about it. First of all, for them to say that there's not going to be any immediate impact, for number one, I'm going to say that's a lie. And I'm saying that just because I already see numerous of photos from the storm already with shelves completely wiped. And you guys stay to the end. I'm going to show you guys what I've seen across social media. I've seen shelves completely wiped already. Now that this is, day one of the strike, oh, we're definitely going to see the impact, because not only is there going to be an issue with getting things to stores in general, you got to think about the roads that's blocked. Many places lost power. That's going to take time to restore. So those are some major issues, for concern. People did go out, they wiped the shelves, they did stock up and try to prepare for the storm. But I'm afraid to say that that's possibly could be it if you have not been stockpiling for a while now. You probably have to travel away to get to a store that possibly have something, but now we're going to see even higher numbers just because of this strike. And then in one of these reports, it says a lot of warehouses have stuff on the back end. But even if they do, we still got to worry about the price, right? So major issues for concern. I see people panic buying where they can panic buy, and if they can afford it. Panic buying is not the best thing to do. It's going to create, higher inflation, higher prices, cause, store owners to price gouge, because they're going to say, hey, well, people need this. They're buying this up. They're buying that up. And it's going fast. So, how can we relax? There's so much going on. Let me know you guys' input on this strike. There's so much more to discuss when it comes to it, but I just wanted to jump right into it and let you guys know that this is day one of the strike. How are you guys' shelves looking, even after the storm? So if you are in the storm's way, some of you already checked in and let us know, well, I went to wherever, and they had nothing left. And to drive that 30, 40 minutes away just to pay more, man. So I feel it. I have not been in and out of the stores lately. I have been under the weather. And when I did go in the store, I was literally not even looking for this. I did see like shortages of flour. I saw the price of sugar go up by like a couple of cents, nothing major. It could have just been that particular store. Like cake mixes and stuff was a little bit low. Anything boxed, anything canned, anything glass, anything, what was I going to say? Anything that's possibly on the shelf, whatever, can really fall short. I'm tired, y'all. I am tired. But continue to stock up and continue to fill in them gaps where you can. I know some of you, especially people like Miss Tonette and Happy Grandma for, Ruth P, definitely have been stocking up. Sherry, yes, be finding those amazing deals. A lot of you, in the comments, definitely been coming through and letting me know and letting us all know, filling the gaps in where you can and on things that you can afford. So, long as you're doing what you can do, because when we face situations like this, we want to be prepared. All right, so over in Waynesville, North Carolina, here's what some of their shelves were looking like over in a Walmart. So this is, after the storm, trying to get into the store, and boom, nothing there on the shelves. And I really feel, because if they don't have anything, on the back end already in the trucks, it's going to be a major issue with getting things to this particular store. And this is something that we can expect to see if it gets this worse. We can expect to see this in a lot of places. So this is why we become prepared and stock up while we can, because this store here, and I'm sure, the people in this community are in a lot of trouble. So this is something that I just wanted to share with you guys. I came across these photos over on Facebook. And a lot of people was sharing, their stores, they're looking bad. They hardly had anything. And then I went to go tell somebody. They was like, oh, you got proof? I'm like, wait, hold on. I shouldn't even have to show proof just because of the storm. It's typical. If there's a storm, there's a possibility of things to fall short on the shelves. And now that this strike is happening, everything's going to be in even worse condition. So better now than ever to be prepared so we can expect higher prices and shorter amount of items on the shelves. Then we see articles like this. U.S. shoppers begin stocking up on essentials as port strikes pressure prices to go up. And when they say up, as port strikes pressure prices to go up higher than ever. So seeing inflation numbers like we never seen them before. We think it's bad now. If this strike continues, we're going to see what bad really looks like. So we're going to leave this video right here where it's at. I want to thank you all for coming along. Remember, day one of the strike. We're going to see how long this is going to go on because they said that they are not weak and they are ready to put up a fight. You heard? So let that sink in. This is Shauna, and I'm officially checking out from Moments with Us. Make sure you all stay prepped, stay blessed, and stay safe. Most of all, remain beautiful queens and kings. Until next time, I'm officially up out of here. Peace out.